And I am back. Let's see what drama Lightwave is going to put us through this time. Episode 5. Oh, Peter Jackson. Thank goodness. Actually worked. One, two, one. So let us restart the editing process, shall we? We want to close the gap. One, two, one, two. Sync, sync, sync. One, two, one, two. Sync, sync, sync. Excellent. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to Fallout 4. Here I do the welcome. Welcome back. Alrighty. Alright, so I can put an end marker here, a start marker here, and re-enable these levels, and close the gap. Delete the code queue marker. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to Fallout 4. So I did Poppy a bit of a makeover. Those of you who watch the editing series would know more about it. I've installed a number of mods, so you'll probably see them because they affect level lists and bandits and whatnot. I've got this cool little mod here, which actually allows me to refuel my fusion core. Very, very cool device. As you can see, I pretty much cleaned the place out. I've got one level applied to we're going to do, actually, today, is we're going to make our way over to Hubris Stomach. There's over the Pipe Bolt action. I guess we can investigate the radio broadcast while we're there. But our main goal is to make way down here to the south to pick up the train tower armor, do the train tower armor quest. Let's actually rename this instead of Take Two. We're gonna actually start giving them useful names. Better Living Underground, number 5. Trinity Tower. Common Rider Knight will be very happy that we have acquired train tower armor, and now society can do mighty snipers. I'm debating whether or not to bring the Midwestern with me, Mighty Poppy. If I can find, are there any settlements to the south that have chemistry belts? If they are, I can craft the items and summon that to my location. You know what? I'll leave it here. Because if I actually do run into a place with a chemistry bench, I can craft the items I need to call in my tower armor. I'm still linked to this tower armor. It's my most recent tower armor. Probably not have the helmet in my inventory, so I'm just going to be traveling with it. And the next one we're going to pick up is going to have a different helmet. So that'll leave some weight out of my inventory. Alright. You can see I've done some upgrading to my weapons and armor. Do a quick look at that. I'm actually doing a run where I'm not doing swappable legendaries, at least not for now. You can see there I've got the legendary chameleons and robots that I got that's really useful. And here are my primary guns. You can see we've got our sniper rifle. We've got 2 legendary 10mm. I've actually using an auto pistol. I actually I've actually installed the swappable legendaries mainly because of what we're going to start doing in later ones. We're going for a themed build, and in order to get the theme to look the right way, I need to be able to put some legendaries on it. I also have completely changed out my weapon loadout as we move further on. I only have one 10mm because while the 2 were definitely useful, as you'll see in this episode, there were definite issues with having 2 guns using the same ammo type. And granted, the incendiary one was very useful, and the crippling one was useful, but I just chewed through my ammo. I ended up having to use the 38 for most of Trinity Tower. So I have 2 10mm, and one of them does crippling and one of them does more damage. Oh, this place. The Backstreet Apparel, it's kind of crazy. It constantly resets. Monitor, why? Why have you gone and turned off monitor? So yeah, it constantly resets. I have gotten 3 different missile launchers, numerous baseball bats, all because of that, because of this location. Because every time I leave it, it respawns. Every single time. It's kind of insane. I need to target, shoot something. I can target and shoot. And this is the episode of 1,000,000 deaths. Actually, mostly in this hall right here. Try and get a little bit more health. do I. Definitely have to do some trimming up here. In point here, put an out point here, mind the gap. Ground level? That was pretty quick. Is the ground level? That was pretty quick. That was going to take longer, but no. Had to get through 2 transitions. I think we're actually on the ground level. And you might see some more super mutants around here. Here, maybe? Yeah, that's still horribly over-encumbered, but start. I don't have any ammo for the minigun, but maybe you can make it. Okay. Let's do a little bit of trimming. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Yeah, that's still horribly over-encumbered, but start. Dog meat, over here. Is there any audio here that I can trim? I mean, maybe I can glitch to them. Swear to God. Scavengers leave. Check out Hubert Thomas. Only been streaming for an hour, not streaming, recording for an hour and a half. However, Toku Saturday starts in half an hour, and you do a little bit of prep. So I think we will end this particular version here. I may actually expand this with a second screen. Put a marker there. Let's see. One marker here. One marker here. I want to keep the gap this time. Scavengers leave. Check out Hubert Thomas at Newbury Street. We're on the ground floor. Now, I've only been streaming for an hour, well, not streaming, recording for an hour and a half. However, Toku Saturday starts in half an hour, and you do a little bit of prep. So I think we will end this particular version here. I may actually expand this with a second screen, because of course I can do anything I want off camera. But yeah. That seems good. Let's go over to my content. This sequence. Delete this sequence. Import to the YouTube files. Don't want to put it in the memorial folder, no. So take care of these two MP3s, these three MP3s. It's going to be a pain in the ass. And while we're here, Hey, thanks for hosting, Gamer Raven. That sound still catches me off guard sometimes. Alright, so we are exporting episode 5, and we're going to have to re-encode the audio for 7, 8, and 9, because for some reason Lightworks doesn't want to work with MP3 files anymore. So we have to re-encode them all as WAV files. Lightworks is a dick. Where the heck is the export window? Audacity! Seriously, what'd you do with the export window? And now Audacity is being annoying. Alright, so let's export 7, 8, and 9, and then start editing 6 through 9. Do your job, Audacity, please. There's the export window. Oh, it won't let me actually export multiple files from different projects. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, so we have to export 7, we have to export 8, and we have to export 9 as WAV files. What are you up to, Raven?
Hello.
Hey, Digiminer.
What you up to?
Editing the footage from Fallout 4.
Okay. I mean, like, I got nothing better to do, so I decided I might as well just stop by or something.
You're always welcome to stop by and talk. Alrighty, file. Open episode 8, which actually had an audio problem, so that'll be fun to deal with. How's Lightworks doing? Slowly. Lightworks is going slow.
Oh, by the way, when did you say we were gonna start riffing X8?
Let's see. This is the last week of the current season, so we'll start riffing X8 next week.
Alright, cool.
Along with Nine Ranger. And Spider-Man!
We all know that was a lie.
Yes, we're now up to what? 12 Ranger?
Exactly.
Ni
Yeah,
Ranger. Juni Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure by the end we will have Hachi Ranger.
Hachi.
Mm-hmm.
That, you mean 88?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
There are
Since
80,
when are we gonna be out?
There are 88 Q Tama. We're going to have 88 Q Rangers.
God damn it.
Some may be movie exclusive. I'm sure a good number of them will be just like,
Power-ups.
will be like the Power Orbs. Yes.
Yeah, like Pegasus.
No, I mean, I know I'm talking about like the Power Orbs from Gao Ranger. You know, just a bunch of recolors thrown in at the last episode, but we're gonna have 88. Most of them are gonna be total crap, but we're going to have 88.
I don't think we're gonna have 88 Rangers.
We'll have 88 Rangers, but most of them will just be copy and paste, you know, stuff that they throw in at the last minute, like they did with all the extra orbs in Gao
Toei
Ranger.
Cannot pull that off.
You do remember that there was like over 100 icons and over 100 power orbs in Gao Ranger. It's gonna be like that. They're just gonna have
yes, but they didn't need to have individual suit actors for all the icons.
They don't need individual suit actors. They're
Most
just gonna
ghosts were just CGI.
They're just gonna take the existing suit actors and recolor them and use them as like spirit attack. Use them as a spirit attack. Like, you know how in Geki Ranger, when the spirit animals would glow, they're just going to have a bunch of these vague ranger-shaped things attacking some big enemy at the end.
Oh, so they're still going to be CGI.
They're still going to be CGI. But they're going to count as rangers, at least in Toy's mind, so they can something buy more, I don't know.
Are you sure it's not going to be more like Pegasus?
No.
Just like power-ups?
No, they're going to make rangers. They're going to be crappy rangers, but they're going to make rangers.
God damn it. Well, I'm just going to watch Forza.
Ranger, Hachi Ranger.
God damn it. I love Forza so far.
Forza is fun. Say what you want about the season, but Gentaro makes you smile.
Yeah. Plus his character introduction was amazing.
Yeah. Like, I know a lot of people hate Forza, but you've got to give the actor credit. He brings that character to life.
He does. Like those first few lines. What the heck do you think you're doing? You're just gonna throw away her love letter? At least read it, you jerk. She went through the time and effort of making it. And I'm like, holy crap, that's some character introduction.
Everybody loves Gentaro. He will befriend all of the Toku riffers. Because it's still exporting episode 5. It is still exporting episode 5. Of course it is. I've nearly finished exporting all of the audio.
Why do I have the feeling JK is gonna be one of those guys who just jokes around?
None of the characters really are all the time jokesters. He is a practical Joker type of character, but no one really just like stays that role the entire time.
I mean, well, to be fair, he is in the Playboy group at the school, right? If I remember correctly.
I believe he's in the musician group. Because he becomes a DJ later on.
Oh.
Yes,
Neat.
JK is DJ Sagura. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
And of course, as we all know, Takatora becomes Scorpio.
Put it on the History Channel and call me Saint Charlie. It's proved.
I'm gonna blame Mitchie for that.
Sorry, Mitchie.
I know you tried to
What?
become good, Mitchie, but somehow you managed to turn your brother not only into an alien, but a scorpion and a straight-up monster. It's all your fault, Mitchie.
I love how Gentaro just twitches slightly in disgust after JK introduces himself.
Has Forza transformed for you and given you the infamous helmet squeak?
No, like, Gentaro's doing this, like, slight twitch of disgust.
So you haven't gotten to the helmet squeak yet. Oh dear God. My headset's cable is breaking.
Amoy on episode 3. I just started earlier today, man.
Well then, he should have transformed into Forza already. Hasn't he transformed into Forza yet?
Of course, he did that in episode 1.
That's what I'm talking about. The infamous helmet squeak.
I don't remember that scene. Let me go back.
When he transforms into Forza and he runs his hand along the side of his helmet and makes that squeak noise as he tries to slick back his pompadour inside the helmet.
Oh yeah, that. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
It's like one of his signature moves, along with thrusting his arms up in the sky.
That was charming. I did like that. I love how he says my friendship, and then he turns around and sees a bunch of people that he just beat up.
Well, you know, Toku friendship. It's magic.
Everyone's a politician. Right, Nikolai?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's a politician.
Mm-hmm.
And by that I mean hypocrite.
Yep.
But seriously, in this day and age, the two basically mean the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Ranger, Ranger, cute, cute Ranger. Oh, cute Ranger.
Why is he doing that with his hand? Really, I think he looked prettier than Kazushiro, but nah.
Alrighty. Well, while we wait for the files to export, episode 5, which technically means I could end this stream right here, but I want to try and at least get episode 6 started as well for you guys, because we were doing that in the previous broadcast. But dear God, this thing is taking forever to export. So I'm going to show you something a little funny in Skyrim, in Fallout. I should just abort this export and do it off camera.
Nikolai, in your opinion, which girl from Forza is prettier? Kazushiro or this chick?
I think they're all about the same.
Hmm. I was just curious because I'm watching that Queen contest episode.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wait till you get to the
Person.
wait till you get to the team up with Double, where they have the Queen and Elizabeth memories.
Ooh.
Those are a thing that exist.
Also, I love how this is the 40th anniversary Kamen Riders, so of course we're gonna have one of the main characters go on the internet and show the main protagonist clips of older Kamen Riders fighting.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing that goes through Forza. Lots of references to past Kamen Riders.
However, I do like how they are not like, oh, these guys actually existed. They're more like, oh yeah, I've heard about it. It's like this urban legend on the internet.
Yes, who ever heard of the Kamen Riders? I mean, it's not like they've been fighting the forces of Shocker for the last 40 years.
Key.
Key.
I don't know why, but I actually want to see a movie where all the Shocker actors just get bored with their careers and they're like, Key.
Well, there was kind of sort of one of those in the O's anniversary episode.
Really?
They were doing
Oh
Cake,
yeah.
because Cake Boss was making the Kamen Rider movie, and an
Yeah.
actual Shocker grunt was involved.
Yeah, I remember that whole shenanigan.
All right, Lightworks.
Of course, just the mention of her being popular is like, okay, I'm in. Like, the mention of her being able to get popular just attracts her attention.
I will export these separately.
Don't you dare enter the Queen Festival. Oh my god, what? What the hell? It's like some paranormal activity shit here.
Ah, yes. Okay, so this one is number 6. Comics. I need to import the audio for this one.
God, does this distortion remind you at all of Gamel?
Of who?
Gamel from O's.
A bit.
Like, especially the face.
Yeah, a bit. Alright, let's launch it up. I just recently installed a mod. It's not even on my mod list because I haven't even tested it, but it's just so amusing. I had to show it to you guys.
What's to do?
It's called Press X to Sean.
Pretty self-explanatory title.
Yeah. Yes, Fallout, I know. You don't like running when there's other stuff that consume massive resources like a video editing program. Just launch. We're not going to be in the game for a long period of time.
I love how the subbing company that did the version of the subs for, or the version of Forza that I'm watching translates Uchikita as blast off.
Yes.
That has got to be the worst translation I've ever heard for that phrase. I've heard it's space time, space is awesome, and blast off.
Space is Awesome is still the best.
Personally, I still think like space time is the most accurate translation.
It's probably the most accurate, but I just like Space is Awesome. Because space is awesome.
Yeah. Space is Awesome does fit the theme of the show better, but I feel like when you're talking about translations, and space time makes most sense. And he did the helmet squeak.
Yep.
Sean. 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 Sean.
Hey, it's one of
Sean.
them
Sean.
Zodiac Masters?
Sean.
Is that what they're
Sean.
called?
Sean. 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 Sean.
I mean,
I don't
they're
know what they're called.
Well, they're Zodiarts.
No, I mean
Sean.
the big honchos, the ones with the black cloaks with the gold outlining
Sean.
on them.
I've never lost a
Sean.
job before.
Sean.
This failure is
Sean.
new to me.
Those guys.
Watch the
Sean.
rooftops, man. I doubt that we're alone.
Sean. 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 Sean.
Yo.
Sean. 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 Sean.
DJ bye.
Sean. 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 Sean.
DJ bye.
Sean. 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 Sean.
Dang it, my foot's asleep again.
Okay.
Sean.
I hate it when that
Sean.
happens.
Well, just got out of college and I gotten bored traveling. So how you doing?
Alright. Just working on editing episode 6 of my Fallout show. Alright, now where is my audio
I'm just
sequence?
watching Kamen Rider Forza on Kissation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went around on Marcos's server, asked some people on there for recommendations on Toku shows. From QB, I got Car Ranger, and from Persona, I got Die Ranger, Geki Ranger, Hurricaneger, and Kamen Rider Blade.
Geki Ranger, I'm behind.
And I heard a lot of good things about Forza, especially like how fun of a show it is, so I decided I'd add that too.
Well, I could see it's fun, but I don't get it. I don't get the personality of the character that comes with the rider.
Gentaro?
Well, I just don't like how he acts like as if space is awesome.
But space is awesome.
Well, it is awesome, but he keeps on using it as if it was a catchphrase. And
Because
I
it
don't
is a
find-
catchphrase.
And yet I don't find that like it didn't touch me as a good catchphrase. I know
I
it's
don't really care about the catchphrase. As long as it's a good show, I'm fine.
well,
It
well,
has
I like the
good action, good humor, great characters. The cast is amazing.
I like the powers of foresight. I'm down for that.
Like, Gentaro's actor... Like, say what you want about Gentaro, but his actor is amazing.
Oh,
1, 2.
okay. I'll respect that.
Yeah, I said the same thing. Say what you want about Forza's show and whatnot, but Gentro's actor, he kills it in that role.
He does. And shows that I added myself, before asking around for suggestions were X8 and Go Busters.
X8 and Go Buster? Ooh.
Yeah.
Was there was
Go
there
Busters because I just like from what I'm seeing of Go Busters, it looks really good, and I can't wait until I get to the episode where Beat J gets introduced.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually beginning to like Go Buster because not only the suits are actually different because it's not completely spandex,
Yeah,
and
it looks like they incorporated like leather or something in it.
yeah, that's
I mean, I don't think it's leather, but I mean, like, it looks like leather.
well, it looks like leather, yes.
Yeah, let me just look this up.
But I'm also looking forward to be an American adaptation for it.
That's not gonna happen. As
Yeah,
logical
sadly,
as it makes
but-
sense, it's not gonna happen.
Sadly, it's not.
Yeah.
Not even ToQger, for that matter, because I also like that season too.
Okay, yeah. To quote TV tropes, I mean, just good. All right. Let me just go down here.
I really wish there was a way of
Okay,
moving
yeah.
those boxes.
To quote TV tropes, as opposed to the usual Sentai spandex, the series goes for leather with more uniform-like suits.
Oh, that's cool.
I have to say, I agree with that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good decision for Go Buster.
Also, I love those Go Busters things on the left strap.
Oh yes,
at
the pods.
transporters. Yes, the transporters. I love those.
Yep. That's pretty cool. For,
It is.
for which is Nick. I really like how he's transformed from bike to a robot.
Yeah. Plus, the fight choreography is really amazing, especially with Blue Buster.
For Go Buster standard, I am well. I mean, for Super Sentai standard, that is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So far I'm getting like used to the episodes, but I'm sorry, I don't stand on Lucky. I mean, it's like almost
Yeah,
it's
But
like this.
Can't believe
It's like the
again, I
same-
know you guys hate it when I talk about this, but like, I was on Marcos's server once, and I was talking about Lucky, and he was like, if you let just one character ruin a show for you, then what's the point of watching the
Okay.
show? Like, it's just one character in a show.
Yeah. For,
And sure, he's the leader, but still,
that's a
again,
top-
one character. Plus,
well,
there are a lot of characters that make up for Lucky's annoyingness, like... Dang it. I forgot his name.
there's
Champ. It was... Yeah, Champ. Champ is really good. I like him.
Oh, you're gonna hate the
Spada.
latest episode then.
Raptor.
Spada, so far, is really good.
Raptor, along with the romance with Spada is actually pretty hilarious and me.
Oh my god, yes. I saw the Morph episode, and I'm like, oh my god.
It was hilarious.
I even took a screenshot and
Sorry about that, folks. I had to mute the chat so I can actually listen to the audio here. I think I'm actually reaching a point where I feel comfortable actually making a mod list for you guys. Games are pretty stable, and I'm not really adding it. I have the Gore overhaul from Cross, but the only way that happens is with energy. Strong to like you picking locks. I can live with that. Let's do this one to this one. This one over to here. We'll keep the space intact though. Monitor is acting up. I actually don't need all three of my monitors on lock. Around here somewhere. The exact bit of audio I'm looking for. Here's the exact frame. That'll work. Put a Q marker in there.
Really,
Like
when you say Takaharu ruined Ninja, you gotta consider that Ninja has a much smaller cast. So, so the smaller the cast, the more a bad character is going to hurt the audience's feelings towards the overall show.
especially when you multiply that character multiple times over.
Yeah, with Lucky, he's just one character. There's like 11 whole other Q Rangers.
Oh yeah, it's so
And
cute.
some of them are really good, and they have and some of them, like Garu, have amazing backstories.
Have you guys actually watched the latest episode of Q Ranger?
Not yet, no.
Well, I mean, this really shouldn't surprise anybody, but Madoka,
I've been busy trying to catch up with X8.
Madoka, the Squid Lady, dies again. And of course, we know when she dies, she gets a new personality. And the new personality is a Temptress. It's like, seriously, they couldn't get rid of the badass female fast enough. They first replaced her with a sycophant, and now they replace her with Temptress. It's like, seriously? It's like, was it just a fluke that she was a badass in one of her resurrections?
Yeah. But with Takaharu, there's only like, what? How many whole ninjas are there? There were
There
8,
were like,
right?
There's
8.
like,
Yeah, there's only like
There's a
7 other characters.
there's the 6
Most-
core ones, plus the father and the grandfather who become Red Rangers, plus Green in the movie.
Green, yeah, Green was movie exclusive. I don't know.
And of
how
course,
much-
another movie exclusive was another Red.
yeah,
Of course it was.
And don't
Like,
get me
well,
started, because that one
In fact,
actually,
the amount of Reds is like 50% of why Takaharu's
Yeah, it's
Who's
kind of insane. You can literally make an
my
entire team of
Takaharu's
Ninjagoers
mark
with
in
just the Red
show,
Rangers.
It hurts so much. Like, Takaharu's mark hurts the show so much.
Like, we've joked about how Tommy Oliver could form his own team of Power Rangers.
Mainly because of the fact that he's focused on way too much.
Does.
Like, Kyoryuger, you thought Kyoryuger was red focused? Wait until you see
I
Ninja.
can live with that.
I've seen Cure Ranger. It was actually a fun show.
Kyoryuger. It was fun. It was really fun.
Mm-hmm. But until Ninja, oh boy. I think that fun does not last for me in Ninja.
I have.
I mean,
more overhaul
as I look at all the Red Senshi's, not only personalities, but also their backstories, how, and I repeat, how would I end up having badass Red Senshis like from Q Ranger or Time Red or
Marvelous. Marvelous is amazing.
Marvelous is amazing, but how we end up having these and
Like,
end up having
some fans would argue that he's like the best Red Senshi in terms of character and development.
for Super Sentai? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with him. Marvelous felt like a legitimate character.
As did
Especially-
Yamato
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Yamato
And
from
it was like,
Tobatsu.
and partially because of his rivalry with Bosco. Bosco really pushed to Marvelous his character.
Yeah, Bosco and Marvelous fight is actually pretty amazing.
It is.
The Bond didn't do something crazy to make Go Sager and Go Kaiger as one season. I mean, it's a mess.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it was.
What happens if an energy weapon or a flamer hits you? I was using my incendiary. Oh, right. I was throwing Molotovs, wasn't I? Huh. That must be why he looks like a burned corpse. Is the Molotov the force? That makes sense. Well, I suppose I should do it. I'm sure you guys are going to want to actually see what the Grognak outfit looks like on me, don't you? I mean, it does give me extra strength. I think it would fit Poppy's character. I mean, it is giving me extra strength. What am my strength sitting at? I'm sitting at strength of 8 with it. If I were to remove it... So getting plus 2 strength. 6, 2, 1... Let's do something like in point here, out point here, and put the space in so I can trim up the exact spacing. Go halfway. Well, I suppose I should do it. I'm sure you guys are going to want to actually see what the Grognak outfit looks like on me, don't you? I mean, it does give me extra strength. I think it would fit Poppy's character. Now, is this where I talk about 6 strength? So, yeah, just plus 2 strength. me. Okay. Don't need either one of those. I just want to move it. Oh, that's good enough.
Like, guys, we gotta focus on our training. This is super serious.
But Kevin is a dedicated teenager.
True,
He's-
but I mean, like, how drastic the change was and how inconsistent it was just threw me off with this character. Like, if I went to go back and watch it now, his character might feel a bit more stable, but when I watched Samurai, Kevin's character felt really messy.
Well, I kind of agree that it would have been messy if his character has been developed from a samurai to super samurai. Well, developed it less in samurai.
Super Samurai, Kevin's character was a bit more stable in Super Samurai. I will give him that.
Leave heavy weapons, yes, please.
If it's the last thing we're gonna see him as,
But
then-
dear God, oh God, the worst character in this season has to be Emily.
Who?
Not that I hate her as a character, I hate the comic relief. I hate the comic relief that's centered around her. Like, oh, Emily doesn't know how to cook, and I'm like,
Oh,
really? You're gonna go that route with your humor? You're gonna use that kind of humor? Really? Is that where you're gonna
Because
go?
Japan.
so bad, Drake.
It's just you don't know how to cook. That's not good humor.
Doesn't know how to cook. That's really messed up. But for what it's worth, I think Super Samurai did it decent. I mean, Samurai did it decent. Then Mega Force.
Because of the type of shirt. Pen standard. Tanya standard. Let's go back. Try and sync up our audio a bit better. Nothing really up here, is there? Nah. I also probably can. Probably kill me. Thought we. Nice job, Big Jim. It really disarmed him. And dislegged him as well. So far, audio seems to be synced up pretty well. Help wanted. Let's circle the exterior, Strong. Strong, I completely agree with you. Not this terminal, though. Put a cut point here. Put a cut point here. Strong, I completely So it's that point. Not this terminal though. That. Not this terminal though. That. So it's going to sync up with the audio here. Settlement zone. Fine. I am now completely lost, aren't I? I'll wait until she... The treasures of Jamaica Plain. Contain the Bible ship. Treasures of Jamaica Plain. This Sunday event will be on display 1 week only. But what? Nope. I was talking about the treasures. There we go. Here are the treasures. Can I talk about the treasures here? The treasures of Jamaica. Yep. Put an out point here, put an in point here. Trim it up.
Wait, who was in charge of writing for the past year?
I heard that Chip Lynn is coming back to do more Power Ranger seasons like Ninja Steel. And
Oh, he's
Super
gonna be finishing up Ninja Steel.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because Ninja Steel was starting to go downhill for me.
I don't think Ninja Steel is downhill.
No, I mean like compared to how it started.
How's what?
Like, I think Ninja Steel is starting to slowly go downhill. Slowly.
Why is that? Why is that?
It's just like the first 2 episodes. I look at the first 2 episodes, then I look at the later episodes, and I'm like, what? Like, remind me who was in charge of writing for the past year?
Chip Lynn.
Then why'd you say he was coming back?
Chip Lynn. The son of Jude Lynn.
I thought Judd was Chiplin.
Oh. I heard that there were 2 members of the Lynn family are doing Power Rangers, and the son of Mr. Lynn is actually doing Power Rangers.
That's news to me.
I thought it would go back to normal as
Yeah, but according to Ranger Wiki, Judd Chip Lynn has worked on Mighty Morphin Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force RPM, Dino Charge, Dino Supercharge, and Ninja Steel.
Yes.
Judd Chiplin, like Chip being a nickname.
Yeah, Chip is the nickname.
And what happened to the whole sum?
You might find it controversial that that Power Rangers is not the same again, but I still believe there's still some Power Rangers in a way that it has been succeeded from its predecessor.
Yeah.
I mean, some people gave up hope on them from saving the universe. Well, in TV show form.
They didn't save the universe, they destroyed the universe.
Oh, how's that?
Okay.
Well, they did
Oh.
kind of blow up, you know,
Okay.
Earth. Wonderful, Lightworks has crashed.
Yay.
Well, it could have been a lot worse than a Megazord knee crouching at Ivanus to the meteor.
Timeline reset.
I get
Wait,
it.
what? Wait, what?
People will get negative reviews on that. We'll get negative on the timeline change.
Why does with all these shows that we watch and the damn timeline resets?
Timeline reset.
Not every timeline oh, well,
A lot of shows we
time-
watch have timeline resets. Heck,
Hey,
How many-
Nikolai.
technically
So-
speaking, you could say Captain Planet reset time when they did the entire
Time
Hitler
Ventil.
thing.
Which other Power Ranger seasons that set the timeline change or timeline resets?
Well, it's not just Power Rangers. Straight up Sailor Moon Alive as a timeline reset.
Oh, Nikolai, make a command where if you type in time then in the chat, RPBot just screams, timeline reset!
I might.
Yep.
I think that sounds like a good command.
Alright, I need to do episode...
Hooray for CGI Force hopping around.
Advento.
Time event though.
Dirivento. Episode 7. Auto create. Edit.
There.
Alright, local files. Episode 7.
All in all, I still think Power Rangers still holds up. The franchise, you know. That, as you're well aware, that Power Rangers is literally
Really, Gentaro? Wow! Wow!
what?
Smooth, man.
What?
Wow. That just happened.
Oh,
What was her name again?
One.
I'm sorry. Gentaro's childhood friend.
1.
I can't remember.
God damn it. Well, she was ogling
1,
a spaceship,
2,
and he just
1,
walks
2.
in. He's like, I
Think,
see something far
think,
more gorgeous,
think.
and I'm like, wow, man, you're trying to be smooth.
One.
God damn it.
For what it's worth, I still think it. Well, I haven't told you this fact from me is because Power Rangers is like my favorite franchise on television. Number one, at best. But I know there are other shows that many people watch, and people expect me to watch them and say what's good
One,
to do.
two.
And
I had to bang my head on my desk.
I'm sure
Because
it's a good
Forza
show.
is. Gentaro is just trying to pick her up. Like, seriously. God damn it.
Yeah.
Eh. God damn
One, two.
Fucking fail,
One,
man.
two. Think, think.
Well, at least I like what I'm seeing. That Power Rangers have been kept on
One.
going for many years. And as a matter of fact, I will be turning 24. So does the show. So does the franchise.
Nikolai,
Yes.
have you guys done Forza on here yet? On, like, the streams?
One. I don't believe we have done Forza.
Huh.
Two. One.
Have you ever maybe thought of doing it? Like, soon?
At some point, we will have to do Forza, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
I'm
what
gonna-
season do you think that's gonna be?
One, two.
I'm going to a Power Rangers stream tonight
I
because
don't know.
I'm gonna watch the RVT's
One.
YouTube stream. So I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't talk better because I was trying to get home.
One.
Alright.
Alrighty, bye.
One, two. 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 One, two. Let's try this. One, two. One, two. Think, think, think. Welcome back.
Oh, god damn it, what was that noise?
What?
Never mind.
Well, I am doing audio sync for episode 7. Close the gap. Welcome back, everybody, to Fallout 4 as we continue. But to get to Lockwood, which is the one that's really important, I actually have to level up my perception. But the one that I was saying I need, sneak. Turret.
Damn.
But to get to locked, which is the one that's really important, I actually have to level up my perception. But the one that I was saying I need... perception, but the one that I was saying I need... sneak. To get to locked, which is the one that's really important, I actually have to level up my perception. But the one that I was saying I need... sneak.
Kill me! Oh my god. I swear to god I can't take any more of
Put an
this.
audio clip
This
here.
hurts. This literally hurts.
What is hurting you?
Oh my god. I agree.
Each light is worth 5, so yeah, that's 9, plus 10, plus 1. I think I will finish this another time. 'Cause you can only do so much editing for so long before your brain
Replace
just
the
shuts
word
down.
queen with bitch, and I will have to agree with you.
But let's get the other ones at least set up and synced up. Let's see. Oh, create a new project. This is number 8. Auto choose the frame rate. And create a new project. Burn 9.
Oh my god.
Actually, no, let's do it this way, then this way, and the audio here. Episode 9 is a fun one. Think, think, think. Because in episode 9, we get a motorcycle. We become an official Kamen Rider. Because we're wearing a mask, and we're riding a vehicle. We're riding a motorcycle. you guys get a little sneak peek of what's coming in episode 9. There we go. The actual ride. Nope. Still need to tinker with it a bit, don't I? Here we go. In fact, most of episode 9 is just tooling around on my motorcycle. Motorcycle. And killing stuff in power armor. Let me try and find a good spot where we just tank across the landscape. This is after I've actually added a couple of hotkeyed items for increasing and decreasing speed. I think I did all the tooling off camera. I did some tooling around on the motorcycle. Like, where is it? Around here. Once we've completed the sanctuary, once we've completed this quest. Yeah.
Oh damn, even her boyfriend is pissed. Yeah, you really fucked up, bitch. Oh. Shit.
Will it even let me close it off? Probably not. Of course Lightworks Editor has stopped working because Lightwork is... Well, I have actually got the motor house is just outside of Hangman's Alley. So I will show you, before we end the stream, the motorcycle in action. Just like I showed you, press X to Sean. Dang it. Alrighty.
Careful, human. Might get hurt falling like that.
There is no way Force A would have been pulled back down. Not from that height. Not on the moon.
Sean.
Of course. Nikolai,
Mm-hmm.
if you just go... I don't know, like exposed to the entire school and even your boyfriend hates you, where is the first place you would go to mope?
The
The
library.
bowling alley,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yep.
The first place I would go is the bowling alley.
Yep. Don't you go to the bowling alley all the time? My bike does not like the water. Well, it seems like as good a place as any. But yes, it even got a little dog seat in the back for dog meat when we're tooling around on our motorcycle. Oh, wonderful. Someone named Chowda. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Terrible place for me to leave my motorcycle behind. Strong! See you, everybody.